Alright, welcome back to another episode of Island. Though reality isn't all fun and games.
わ、いたのかよ。
I thought you went back home, but hello there. Karen finally grows aware of my presence. I don't blame her though. I'm curled up into a ball in the corner of the room.
いつもだって。ん？サラはどうした？
She's in the bed with Rinne.
で、あんたはどうしてこんなとこでバスタオルをかぶって震えてるんだ？
I don't know. Cold? The world is filled with mysteries, you know? I just don't understand the concept of ladies first. Never mind, Sara. What does a girl who's been nice and warm indoors all day get to take a bath for a man who's freezing his ass off? Maybe I should just barge into the bathroom.
んじゃ、私は先に帰るから、サラのことは任せたぞ。
Of course. She'll be a fully fledged woman tomorrow. I promise.
殴られてーのか。
Wait, no! I was just joking!
あんたが言うと冗談に聞こえねえんだよ。
Hey, have a little faith.
ちゃんと家まで送れって意味だよ。わかったか？
Why do I have to? Can't you just take her?
そりゃ私だって、あんたなんかに任せたくねえよ。
Wait a minute. I didn't check.
Sara.
Okay, I didn't oversave on that one. Okay, cool. I'm keeping that save important, just in case. It's for different roads. Well, it's not like I want to trust her to you, baka.
けど、門限があるからな。
I look out the window and notice that twilight has drawn in. There's plenty of time left until her usual curfew. Karen seems to have noticed my doubtful look. She leans in closer and says,
言ったろ。あんまりサラと一緒にいるとこ見られたくねえんだよ。
Why? Because your dad's going to complain about it like he did yesterday? That bastard. I tried to remember the conversation between the mayor and Sara. Yeah. He's been creepy. At first glance, Sara seemed unaffected, but on the inside she was obviously... I don't know what happened between you all, but if he complains again, I'll tell him off.
逆だよ。
What do you mean?
あんたには関係...
Karen starts snapping at me like she usually does, but then stops short in the middle of her sentence. I did promise you that I'm gonna smack his bald head if he does anything bad. Sara and Rinne's laughter reaches us from somewhere in the house.
いや、あんたには話しておいた方が良さそうだな。
She says resignedly, "Thank you."
ここじゃ
They're
なんだ
playing
な。
together. That's cute.
外で話そうぜ。
Karen takes me to a spot I visit often. It's the beach, where we were all hanging out a little while ago. But now silence reigns.
なあ、あんたの前でサラはどんななんだ？
That's a rather sudden question. How should I answer? Well, there's no point in thinking too deeply about it, I guess. I should probably just tell her the first thing that springs to mind. Just like usual, she keeps saying that she's going to kill me, but she's just acting like a little kid picking a fight. She's impulsive and a bit of a crybaby, but she has a lot of interests and tries her hardest at everything she does. I feel comfortable around her when she's that way. Usually I'm thinking of nothing but my own problems, but when I'm playing with Sara, I'm able to forget about it all. She doesn't doubt that I am from the future, so I don't have to worry about that when I'm with her. But at the same time, it makes me feel lonely. To her, I'm probably just one of many things she's interested in. Sara's world is filled with mysteries. I'm just one of them, Nothing more.
それはちげえよ。サラはさ、私の前では笑ってくれるんだ。楽しそうにいろんな話をしてくれるんだ。
Isn't that a good thing? All she ever does is glare at me, so I'm kind of jealous.
でも、それだけだ。
Huh?
不満も漏らさねえし、泣きも怒りもしねえ。本当の感情を見せてくれねえんだ。
Her true feelings?
辛いはずなのに。愚痴りたいこといっぱいあるはずなのに。全然頼ってこようとしねえ。きっとあの笑顔だって、本当の笑顔じゃねえんだ。なんでも一人で抱え込んじまうんだよ、あいつは。
I've noticed that myself. At times, it's impossible to tell from her expression what she's thinking. It's a cold glare, as if she's refusing to open up to anyone.
なんかそういうとこ、あんたと似てるよな。
Me? I like to think I'm pretty outgoing. And it's not like I'm hiding my feelings from anyone, or my junk. It's just that I don't understand my own feelings. And there's no way to convey something I don't understand. So there's no point in trying.
ほら、そういうとこだよ。一人で勝手に考え込んで、勝手に納得しちまう。
How so?
まあいいよ。あんたにあんたの事情があるんだろうしな。
Karen lets out a big sigh before getting back on topic.
サラがああなっちまったのにも事情がある。あんた、5年前の浦島神社の事件は知ってっか？
Yeah, there was a fire, right? And make sure not to mention any details.
その火事で一人になっちまったサラを引き取ったのがクルツケ。要するにうちの親父だ。それ以来、私とサラは姉妹みたいにして育ってきた。
I see. That explains why Karen and Sarah are so friendly with each other, and why the mayor said what he did yesterday. In kind of a creepy fashion. Knowing the circumstances, it all makes sense to me. Sarah would have only been 11 years old, still in elementary school. There's no way she could have gotten by on her own. The Caruso family saved her life.
楽しかったよ。おふくろが島を出てったばっかだったからな。サラが来てくれて本当に嬉しかった。だけど浮かれてたのは私だけだったんだろうな。
Karen pauses briefly before going on.
あれはサラが中学を卒業した日。去年の3月のことだ。サラが家から姿を消した。荷物も何もそのままでな。
So, what happened?
どうやら親父がサラに養子入りの話を持ちかけたらしい。親父は最初からサラを利用するつもりだったんだよ。クルツ家の権力を拡大するためにな。
Sara is the last survivor bearing the Garanda name. If we took it away from her, the Garanda family, one of the free families, would essentially become extinct. Sara once told me that many people don't think well of the free families, and surely the Caruso family is no exception. That's why Sara is distancing herself from them. She needs to protect the Garanda family name. As an outsider, I feel like everything would have come together nicely if your family had just adopted her. That way, she wouldn't have to live in that shoddy little shed all by herself. And she could have played with Karen whenever she wanted.
あいつが何を考えてるかなんて知らねえよ。私はサラじゃねえんだから。けどまあ、大方親父のやり口に愛想が尽きたんだろう。とにかくあいつは一人で生きていくことを決めた。だったら私は あいつの決断を尊重してやりたい。
This is the reason why Karen avoids hanging out with Sara in public. If rumors spread that Sara is still close with the Kurutsus, the mayor would only gain more and more power. Whether or not Sara will be adopted is a delicate issue. But the Garada family will lose its influence sooner or later.
以来ずっとサラは一人で暮らしてる。他人とは一切の関わりを絶ってな。
That doesn't sit right with me for some reason. I can't tolerate that a young girl who's barely even graduated middle school has been forced to make such a decision. It's frustrating to see that two girls who were supposed to have been raised as sisters were ripped apart. I understand that kicking your dad's ass isn't going to solve everything, but the answer's simple. You'll just have to kick the asses of anyone who complains.
な、ちょっとは考えろよ。んなことしても敵を増やすだけだ。
Well, not everyone. I can't think of anything to say to that. If you have enemies, you just have to defeat them. And if there's any injustice in the world, you just have to get rid of it. But it's the island's past that's making Sara suffer. The past can't be destroyed.
解決方法ならある。リンネのお袋が引きこもるようになって浦島神社が焼けて御三家のうち2つが力をなくした。あとはクルツ家が滅べばくだらねえしがらみは消える。
Does she mean?
私が島を出りゃ全部終わる。私がいなくなりゃいい加減この島の連中も気づくだろう。もう御三家の名前が通用する時代じゃねえってことに。そうすりゃサラは普通の女の子として生きていける。
She's right. If you want the old customs gone, the three families that represent them need to disappear first. If the island doesn't forget its past, it won't be able to move on to the future. It would be better for Sara's sake and for the entire island. However, would you really be okay with that?
構うもんか。私だってこんな島に未練はねえよ。
That's not what I mean. Sure, the grown-ups are probably just trying to use Sara for their own convenience. But you're not like that, are you? You're meeting her in secret because you're worried about her, right? So, I think you could become a real sister to her.
どうだかな。サラは悩むことなく家を出て行った。それがあいつの答えだろう。
Is that really the case? Is Canon really nothing but a stranger to Sara?
けど、あんたなら、この島の過去と関係ねえあんたなら、サラの力になってやれるはずだ。
I wonder.
他人と関わることを避け続けていたサラが、あんただけには興味を持った。あんたはサラにとって特別なんだよ。
That's not true. Sara believes that I am for the future. That's the only reason she keeps hanging around me.
だから、サラのこと頼むよ。
Karen's giving me too much credit. Sara helped me find myself when I was losing sight of who I was. And I'm just taking advantage of her kindness by spending time with her. I'm doing exactly the same as all the others, who are using her for their own convenience. If I really want to help her, I need to stop taking advantage of her like that first. I do finally find myself, and now I need to forget it once more. But for me...
ま、そうマジになんなよ。しばらくは私もこれまで通り顔を出すつもりだからさ。あんたはあんたでサラのことを気にしといてくれりゃそれでいい。つうわけでだ。今夜はちゃんと サラのこと送り届けてくれよ。
Yeah, got it. To be honest, I still haven't really grasped the situation, despite what I'm saying. I'm not sure what Sara really thinks about Karen or me. Nor do I know the real reason she left the Karutsu family, or the reason she hangs around me. By the way, I suddenly remembered something and call out to Karen, who'd have been about to turn back. Is it true that there's someone else from the future on the island?
は？まだんなこと言ってんのかよ。サラのこと任された自覚はあんのか？
Don't worry, I'm just as insane as before, so I can. Well, it's something she told me. I recall what Sara said when we were out in the ocean this afternoon.
私は知っています。もう一人の未来人を。
Maybe that other person has something to do with the reason Sara keeps hanging around me.
ああ、あいつは昔からその手の話が好きだからな。
Karen lets out a big sigh. It's not hard to guess what that means.
嘘つったらさらに悪いな。あれだ、職業病みたいなもんだ。本気にすることはねえよ。
An occupational hazard, huh? The Granda family governs matters of life and death through sorcery. As a successor, Sara must be burdened with that responsibility all by herself. If that's the case, I want to lift her burden somehow.
なんて、あんたには無理な注文か。な、未来人。
Yeah, you're right. We're calling up the future. Because that sounds cool. I've come here from the future. It's too late for me to abandon who I am and find a new self. If I did, I wouldn't be me anymore.
やっぱりあんたはさ、サラとどっか似てるよ。あんたなら、きっとサラの力になれる。
No, I'm unable to lift her burden because we're so similar.
きっと、あいつを理解してやることができる。
What? To understand. To analyze and perceive the correct meaning of something. When I understand a person, it can be a double-edged sword. There's always an appropriate distance between people. If you get too close, you'll only end up hurting each other. And after that, you'll lick each other's wounds. But Sara always keeps people at an extreme distance. Maybe someone like me is exactly what she needs. Someone who gets close enough for her to hurt, and vice versa. I sure hope so. I quietly express my wish, my hope. The answer Karen is looking for probably isn't a non-committal one like this. But
ありがとな、せつな。
it seems like she's satisfied with it for now. Karen leaves, a slight spring in her step. It seems like I was able to take a share of her burden off her shoulders. I don't regret it. Until today, I'd only been relying on others, but now I've gained the responsibility of my own. That's what it means to live. Sometimes you rely on others, and sometimes others rely on you. Your responsibilities build up over time. If they feel like a burden, that just means you haven't distributed them properly. So if somebody is carrying a burden, I'll help them with it. And we'll share our burdens with one another. Hmm? When I return to the mansion, an unusual sight greets me. What? Sara is desperately trying to hide behind a pillar. What are you doing, Sara? Playing humans versus zombies? No answer. She must be engaged in a rather intense game.
サラちゃん、どこ？
Hide and seek! Oh, are you a zombie?
誰が鬼よ？
Huh? Is that you?
あなた、首。
Why?
それより、サラちゃん見なかった？
The girl behind the pillow flinches and shrinks in fear. It's okay, you can count on me. I promise Karen that I do take care of her. So definitely keep Sara out of the zombies' clutches. She ran that way and put towards the kitchen.
ありがとう、助かったわ。そろそろ着替え終わった頃だと思って探してたのよ。
Changing? I'm not sure what's going on, but Rinne's gone now. Sara? Aw. She timidly comes out from behind the pillar with a smile. She's wearing a really big necklace! Necklace!
何ですか？何か文句でも？
That's adorable! No, I was just thinking you look different.
これは他に着るものもなかったので仕方なくリンネさんからお借りしたら。
Oh yeah, she came here in her swimsuit.
誰かに見られる前に急いで帰ろうとしていたのですが。
But then you ran into me, huh?
最悪です。
I don't even have the energy left to say. To me, this doesn't seem all that different from walking around in public in a shrine maiden uniform or a swimsuit. Don't get so worked up. It's just nightwear. Karen grumbled about her maid uniform at first, too, but now she's happy to wear it.
でも私にこんな服はあまりにも似合わないのでは。
It's cute on you. It's fine, it's cute, and that's all that matters.
そんなことは。
I especially love how see-through it is, by the way!
帰ります。
Whoops, I made her mad. Wait, don't go walking around outside of that.
せつなさんはたまに常識的なのか非常識なのかわからなくなります。
That's rich coming from you. She's leaving herself extremely vulnerable, living all alone at the shrine. I do like her to become a little more aware of the fact that she's a teenage girl. And then there's Rinne. Was she really going to allow Sara to walk home in that outfit? You two are hopeless. I'll go and tell Rinne to find you some proper clothes. Sara looks unhappy for some reason. Don't tell me you actually like that.
そんなことはありません。ありえません。
You look like the princess of some foreign country.
お姫様。
Yes. She liked that.
そんなことはありません。
We know what I'm gonna get back.
お姫様。
No! I can't get back. There's no option to for me. I was gonna use it as a tunnel, but too late, whatever. I guess I'll use something else. So basically, she likes clothes, but doesn't want to be seen in them. Girls are so complicated.
サラちゃん、こんなところにいた。
She dips to hide behind the pillar again.
せつな、また何か変なことしたんでしょ。
No! Why are you suspecting me right off the bat?
だって、それ以外考えられないし。
Is it because you gave her those clothes to wear?
何言ってるの？あれはサラちゃんが選んだのよ。
What?
ね、サラちゃん？
Rinne calls out towards the pillar. Sara resignedly shows himself again.
まあ。
That's cute. She gives a slight nod, her face bright red. So, what's going on exactly?
お風呂でね、どうせならうちに泊まっていったらって話になったのよ。それで好きなパジャマを選んでもらったの。
What? Why didn't you just tell me that? In other words, Sara chose a truly pink thing herself, but then she got embarrassed and tried to go home. Is she stupid?
何ですかその目は。
Well, there are some things that you like to see, but for now, I'll just applaud Sarah's courage. It's cute, and that's all that matters. Yeah.
だから別にそんなことは。
By the way, especially considering this! Ow! Rinne, don't hit me in the head without warning!
サラちゃん、こんな変態置いて部屋に戻りましょう。お風呂上がりには化粧水塗らなきゃ。
いえ、そこまでは結構です。
日焼けしたでしょ。ケアしとかないと荒れるわよ。
ケアですか？
I'll come with you, then. The sunburn on my back is hurting really, pretty bad.
ほら、髪の毛も櫛使って溶かさなきゃ。ただでさえ夏は傷みやすいんだから。
いえ、どうせ私は癖っ気ですから。
だったらなおさら気を使わないとダメじゃない？
I see. Maybe I should do something about this bird's nest of mine, too.
そうだ、その服気に入ったならあげるわよ。
しかし、そこまでご迷惑をおかけするわけには。
He left. Oh well, not like I care. Anyway, maybe I should take a lesson in coercion from Rinne. Maybe you should. What?
いえ、私のことはお気になさらずに。
Well, alright then. She says that, but she's making it rather hard for me to ignore her. Why don't you go and play with Rinne if you're bored? I don't have anything to offer you here.
ですから、お構いなく。
Okay. She's been here for quite some time now. Rinne convinced her to stay tonight, but for some reason she's marched into my room and refuses to leave. It'd be fine if she could at least carry a conversation, but she doesn't seem to have any intentions of doing so. She's just been looking around my room with an inquisitive gaze the whole time. Well, it's not like I have anything to hide, but...
これは、まさか。
No, it's not a porn magazine! No, it's a bit hard to not to say anything when she starts rooting through my trash can. It's just a tissue I use to blow my nose. Quit imagining weird things. Let's put it back in the trash.
別に変な想像なんてしてませんよ。
Right. What were you thinking then?
せっかく敵陣への侵入に成功したんです。何か、刹那さんが未来から来た物的証拠をつかもうかと思いまして。
Okay. What are you going to do if you find anything?
正々堂々と刹那さんを殺すことができます。
That was the first complaint about it. Even that perfect smile and shit. Oh my lord. If there was any conclusive evidence, I wouldn't be having such a difficult time. If Sara hadn't believed me, I would have probably forgotten about that whole story by now. I still need evidence. If you want to kill me that badly, then just come at me whenever you want. Well, not that she stands a chance.
以前とは事情が変わったんです。
After saying that, she starts rummaging through my room again. Circumstances, huh? Is she saying that something's changed between us since yesterday? Yeah, I'm sure it has.
もし、私の思い違いであれば。
Huh? Then everything would break. I believed Sara because she believed me. If the first step was the wrong one, then I won't be myself anymore.
これは
This is not a porn magazine, I swear! That's just... I swallow words when I see what Sara has in her hands. Her two fisticles! It's the piece of paper I found at the underground library the other day. Uh-oh.
刹那は死ななければならない。病んでますね。
Wait, don't give me that pitiful look. I didn't write that note. Probably not, at least.
では誰が？
I'm at a loss for words. How could I have forgotten? If I wanted proof of me having come from the future, I should have just solved the mystery beyond that note. I found it in the library here in the house. It was likely written before I came to the island.
それではこれは予言ということでしょうか。
Sara appears at a piece of paper with a serious look.
何笑ってるんですか。
I cautiously touched my face. She's right. I'm smiling slightly.
せつなさんは死んだ方がいいと思います。
How could I not? No, I'm not making fun of you or anything. What should I say? I was just thinking that this is kind of nice. I've been wandering around aimlessly ever since I came to the island. But Sara reminded me of something I'd forgotten. I was about to lose it, but she got it back for me. I was about to become a sane person! Ah! But as long as she's with me, I'll surely be able to move forward and be insane again! That's what I just realized. No, it's nothing. It's kind of embarrassing to see it out loud. Alright, let's solve the mystery behind this prophecy!
当然です。まずは誰が書いたものなのかを突き止めましょう。
Sara eagerly approves of our plan. Together, we can solve any mysteries in our path. I'll be able to complete my mission, and Sara will be able to fulfill her own destiny as well. I'm sure of it. Setsuna must die. Okay, I've gotta leave the episode.
ほら、
Here.
ちゃんと覚えておきなさいよ。
Not here, no.
これもうい
Get
ら
out
ない。
of here. I'm saving. I'll oversee this one. Sure. Power.